Good day guys, Bing here. So today we are going to try this one. So building facade, look like this actual wall. Yeah, okay. Varying panels. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, we also have some details here. Yeah. Probably just use this as a reference, so we probably won't go to this very detailed, but just to model something to look like this. I think for this one, I think the best way is curtain wall. I think curtain wall will be very useful for this type of model, because you can see all these are relative to the levels. So you can see the level. So and we can just create a curtain wall, and then we can set the spacing, and then we can change panels. So we can see we can change the spacing. We can have one panel instead of two, so we can swap between them. We can just actually I had a try. So this is it. Okay, so we can see it's very it's quite simple. Okay, so yes, there's a little tricky part of this one, so especially to create a little, all this shape. So it's, and once we finish, we create this is actually a curtain panel. Okay, it's a parametric one, and we can change the size. In this curtain wall, actually I set these to vertical action. Yeah, I set this one to none, which means that we can change the spacing very easily. So for example, we can just delete the grid, and then to make a big panel instead of smaller one. We can even just add just grid to wherever we like, and then it will automatically place this panel, right? So let's do it. Okay, so I've already saved this one, so I'll just leave it there in case I forget how to model it again. I'll just come back to it. So first we're going to create a curtain wall panel. Hang on. Actually, so we're going to start with this general model. So eventually we will load this right into a curtain wall panel family, but for now we're going to create this panel as a generic model first. So first I'm going to let me just explain this one a little bit. So I just do a screenshot. So we're going to model one of this, right? So one of this panel. So and if we look, if we look at this, so this is a section. So we are going to create this panel. So basically we're going to create extrusion from the side elevation. So imagine you look from this side, right? So we'll see this is one panel. So if I cut in the middle, so this is one. So this is one, the profile, so roughly like this, and then the bottom part will be, let's just say something like this, right? And then we will need another extrusion on this end, so it will look like something like this, right? So roughly match. Hang on, no, I think I'll go out a little bit, something like this, and then of course, and then it will there will be another one on the other side. So the tricky part for this model is, if you look at here, there's a little line. See that folding line there? So it's a little bit hard to. So you can see this line and this line. So which means this is not a flat surface. So the end, the back of this frame, let's call this frame, it's a little bit wider, and then the front, so it's a little bit narrower. So to create this shape, like a triangular shape. Okay, so this is a tricky part for this model. So because in Revit, it's a little bit hard to achieve this, and also we want to make it parametric, right? So okay, so first let's start. Okay, so first in the floor plan, so we're going to place some reference plan so we can control this panel. So first we add dimension equal, and this will be the width of the panel. So let's create, and also because we're going to place this one into a curtain wall panel, so this dimension must be this parameter must be an instance parameter. Okay, must. Okay, and then so let's go to, so maybe instead of go to front, we're going to go to the side, left or right. So maybe we can just add a reference plan and add another dimension. So this need to be let's call it a h, and also need to be an instance parameter. So now so if this is a left, and then this should be the front. Yeah, I'm not sure actually. So maybe if I go to floor plan, so front should be here, right? Yeah, I don't know. Like, let's just do a reference plan here and there, and I'll just go to left again. Yeah, so it's on the right hand side. So this is a center, front, or back. So this is the front. So we'll add another dimension here. So this will be the depth. So that this one can be a type parameter. Okay, so it can be a type parameter. So I just change this one to maybe roughly 600, and let's just have a look again. So just go to the section bit, just roughly, let me guess, this maybe about 400, maybe. Oh, that's overall height. Yeah, just some reference. Let's just assume this is looks like a 3.1, but let's just make it maybe 3.3. And let's make this one 450, something like that. And this can be just 1 meter. Yeah, 1 meter. So 1 meter 450. Let's add the thickness of the floor. Let's make it 1.1. So half of the floor, 300, 450. Yeah, roughly maybe 400. Okay, and the thickness, let's make it looks like 500 to me. So let's just make it 500. Okay, so now go back. So I'll just change this one to 500 for now. So actually we probably don't need to create a parameter for the depth, because yeah, it might mess up our, yeah, maybe I'll just get rid of this dimension at all. Actually, I'll just get rid of this parameter, so we can't control the depth. So just let's say it's fixed. Okay, so far, but we know that it is 500. So now let me think. Let me have a look again. That shape. So opposite. That's fine. So okay. So let's start. So I think I forgot something. So let's go to floor plan again. Yeah, let's add another 2 reference plan. So we also want to control the what do we call this? The thickness of this panel. So on the side. So let's say 100. Yeah, 150. How about that? Okay, so I'll just type in 150, and also I probably. Yeah, we can make it parametric for this one, because it can be quite it should be fine, because the direction of this is parallel with the direction of the extrusion, right? So we're going to place extrusion onto these reference plans, so it should be all good. So let's maybe call this, I'll just call it th and type. Okay, so now let's go back. Where's the, so this is the left, where's the height? Where's my height parameter? Oh, sorry, reference plane. Let me go to left again. So yeah, that's here. So if I go to floor, oh yeah, because sorry, because we are in the floor plan. So if I go to left, so that's a height. Okay, so if I go, yeah, I think we can start to create. Oh, and before that, let's go to floor plan again. Sorry about that. So I'll just name this so it's easier for us to. So maybe I'll just set this one to like left. So as a left reference, and I'll call it maybe L. Okay, L. And this one I'll just set it to right, and also I'll just rename it to R. So now we can go to left. So we're going to create a extrusion for now. So okay, we're going to let me have a look again. Okay, go out, down, diagonal, back. Yeah, okay. So it'll be something like this. Go down, maybe like 200. Come down. Overall, okay, let's just do an overall. This will be 450, right? So 450, and then maybe I'll just come down, trim. This can be let's just do it 45 degree. Okay, so trim. So and I'll leave them. I'm not going to lock them, and I'll just have a try and change the height or some dimensions and see how it goes. So this is the top bit. Okay, so top bit, and then let's do the bottom bit. For this bottom bit, I'll just do something like this. I'll just go straight, just make it simpler. Okay, so and even just match this one. So instead of having this these corners, I'll just do a come down to here and then go out. Okay, so let's do it. I think probably need to match this one, right? Yeah. Okay. So it'll be something like, I'll just draw a line from here, and also maybe we need to be 1 meter. So looks like this height is a bit too low, but that's fine. So I just draw something like this from this point, come down to maybe to here. We need to just draw some line up, maybe 200 as well, and go up here. So we can trim, and then just drag this one to here. So we don't need this anymore, just delete it. And then, so roughly this will be the shape. So let's finish this, and then go to floor plan. So see this extrusion. So we placed it. We started it on this center left right. So actually we can just change work plan onto the either left or right. So let's pick plan. We click on the left, and then we can just drag this onto this reference plane and then lock it. Okay, so that's it. So now we're going to, oh hell, no, that's wrong. So because this will be the middle part, so which means let's go to floor plan again. Middle part needs to start from here and end here. So that's fine. We can use edit work plan again. So maybe I'll just pick this one instead. Oh, looks like because we lock the other end onto this reference plan, so maybe we can just pick a plan and use this one. And that would be it. Okay, so now let's just Control C and go to escape and align to the same place and edit work plan, pick a plan. Okay, pick this reference plan. So now we have another extrusion. So starting from this reference plan. So we're going to just drag this onto this reference plan and lock it. And then we're going to do edit extrusion. So go back to the left elevation view. So for this one, so this will be the side. So which is this bit. Okay, so for this bit, we need to, okay, so this is a little tricky part. So you can see this is not this point, so just protrude from this face a little bit. I think what we can do is it's like and also it's in the middle of here, so the opening. So I know it's very small, but we can adjust this later. So it will be in the middle. So actually, I'm going to add some reference plans to help us to constrain all this. So I'm going to just finish this for now, and I'll just add a reference plan, add another reference plan, and then maybe add dimension. So this will be 450. Okay, I'll just maybe lock it. I want this one to be 450 for now, so I don't want to change. In this one, I'll do the same. It will be a meter. Oh, actually, I need to add 100. So let's make it 1100. Okay, and then maybe I'll just leave it for now. We add another reference plane in the middle, add the dimension and equal. So I want a point somewhere here in the middle, right? And then also we want to offset a little bit. So I'll just add another reference plane here. So maybe I'll just type in 100, and then I'll just add that dimension, then lock it as well, because I don't want to change this. And then for this, so I'll just need to go back, make sure I pick the one on the edge, edit extrusion, go back to the floor plan. So I want this one to go from this point out to this one and back to here. And then we can just delete this, delete this, delete this, delete this, and trim TR. So let me just TL, so make the line a little bit thicker. So this will be the edge. Okay, so finish. And then we can just directly Control C and paste in the same place. And then we can just go edit work plan. So we're going to change from left to right, click OK. And just go to floor plan, just make sure, so we can see drag this back onto this reference plan and lock it. So now if we go to 3D view, so we have this, right? So we can just join them, so we can see if we join at least, so these two faces become one. Okay, and then of course we need to increase the opening. So let's go to left, for example. So now I'll just type in a number 3 maybe 3.3. Okay, so you can see it's not working properly, so this one should stay here. So that's fine. So let's do it. So edit extrusion, so just make sure. So and also when we move this one down, actually you will, so this won't this will, this line will stay the same direction, so which means it's no longer aligned with that point. How do we fix this? So maybe let's cancel this one. So let's add another reference plane here. So this time I'll just add a dimension. Maybe we can just do a 200. I think 200 should be enough. And then we can just try to align all these lines to this. And also looks like we might also need a reference plane here. So let's just do another reference plane. This one, let's make it 200 as well, right? So maybe also add a dimension here and then lock them. And just be careful when you add a lot of reference plans in the family. Eventually, you probably want to change some of the reference plan from weak reference plan. Oh, sorry, from weak reference to not a reference. Depending on, like imagine you want to, dimension them. You don't want to pick you probably don't want to pick some reference plan, right? So you try not to pick those reference plans. So so you do that. So later on in the project, when you're trying to do some, dimensions, you won't have a lot of invisible, reference in the background. So you can pick, right? So Okay, so let's go continue fix this. So let's go edit extrusion. So now we have this. So we're going to align this point. Okay, and then for this one, so I'm going to just select both line, and then see the circle, just drag it to here, trim, oops, sorry, wrong one, AL, trying to pick the point, and I probably want to align this as well. Yeah, I won't worry too much about these two, but yeah, should be fine. Okay, and then this one, so I'll just move this down to here for now, and then maybe just lock it and select both line, drag this to here, AL, align the point, and probably I already locked this one, so should be fine. Yeah, and also here we don't have a reference plane. And also another thing about this, sometimes you can add reference plane inside of, you know, this extrusion, right? So it's very similar, but once you finish this extrusion, you won't see this reference plane. Okay, so yeah, sometimes it's good if you want to have a very clean, you know, family, but sometimes it can be a little bit tricky because yeah, it will take you once you finish, so you won't see those reference points on, and if you have some dimensions there, or you know, parameters there, so it will cause some over constraint issue. Okay, so let's go Control Z, go back. Maybe I'll just delete this here. So get out of the, you know, extrusion, add a reference plane, add a dimension. I'll just lock it because I'm not going to adjust this. And if you want to make this adjustable, you can also create parameters for them. But for now, I just use 200. So let's go back to this extrusion again, and AL, and lock. Okay, so yeah, I wouldn't worry too much about this. So let's see how it goes. 3 meter. Yeah, so we're good. Yep. Yeah, I'm not sure about this. Just yeah, let's just leave it 100. Yeah, all good. 3 again. Yeah, good. And oh, there are 2. So we fixed one. Yeah, I'm not sure which one I did. Let's have a look at it. No, can't say. Maybe I'll just do it. Edit extrusion and go to left. Just check. Is this good? I'll just try AL. Oh, this one's not. Oh, hang on. Not this one. Not this one. Sorry. So the middle one. So we only have one middle one, so it should be fine. So let's have a test. So if I go 1A, no, 2400. Yeah, it works. 3. It works. It's all good. I think that's enough. If we want to, let's say, I want this one to be adjustable. Okay, so we just need to, you know, create a, let's call it, what do we call this one? Handrail height. And type is fine. So how about we increase this by 100? Yeah, still work, right? So it still works. Okay, good. So now let's check. Let's have a look at this tricky bit. So see here, trying to cut a little bit void. So it start from this corner, this edge, and also this edge, and then also this here, right? So it will be starting from here and then cut into here. So it will be deeper at this point. So align with the surface here, here, and here. So how can we do it? So yeah, so this is how I do it. So I show you. So I'm going to just create a void blend. Okay, void blend. blend set work plan. I'll just set work plan onto this surface. Okay, and then so for the let's I'll use 0 offset, and then just pick the, so currently it's I think it's bottom, because we have this edit top, means currently it's edit bottom, I think. So pick line. So I'm going to just pick some lines, so pick some surface actually, so it should be fine. So pick, and with this lock ticked, so I pick this surface, and we need to so I try pick this surface and this surface, okay, and then I'll just connect this point to and this point. So this will be the bottom of this void. For the top, so let's click on edit top. So we need to draw another one. So this time I'm going to draw a tiny little shape around here. So I'll just TL first, and then I'll do the same. Pick this surface, and then we just need to do a little one. So I think I'll just do a offset with 1 mil, and pick the right hand side of this line, and actually we probably don't need that. Let me think again. What do we do? Let's go to left. I think oh yeah, we probably just need one line instead of 2. I'll just draw a line here. Okay, draw a line here, and do a dimension from this reference plan. So that's 4 mil, that's fine. So I'll change this one to 1. So because I want this one to be very small, and I'll just do another line. Copy this up by 1. Copy down by 2. Trim. Okay, so trim. So now I have a very small shape. We don't need the one in the middle. Trim. And then also we already have this dimension 1. So I also want to lock this one and this one by just adding another dimension here. So that's another one, and then another one here. So I just need to select this, lock, dimension lock. This one's also lock. Okay, so now let's finish. And also we need to choose a depth. So currently we don't have a depth because there's 0 and 0. Let's say 50, or maybe 30. Okay, 30. Finish. Let's go to 3D view and have a look. Oh yeah, that's it. So you can see, because we create this void in place, it automatically cut the void. Oh, sorry, cut the solid. So can you tell? So it's a very shallow void. So only 30 mil. If I increase this, you will see it will cut a little bit more. Right? If we can, I'll just change it back to 30. Okay, so now before we try to copy this one to the other side, I'll just have a test again. Okay, so if I change the width, what happens? Apply. Yeah, good, no problems. If I change the height, okay, so looks like we have some issue. So don't worry, let's have a look. So we'll delete element line too short. Let me just actually change it to a big number. Okay, so still the same. Let's have a look. Okay, I think we might have some issue. Control Z. So looks like the constraint we try to use doesn't work. So maybe I'll go to left, and I'll see if I can just move. If I move this up a little bit, it works. doesn't work. So I guess we have some issue here. So I'll just move this away, select this edit, so edit this void. I guess we need to change the method of, you know, how we constrain this void, because I think the issue is we shouldn't lock this onto this extrusion. We need to use reference plans instead. So okay, let's do the big profile first. Go to left. Okay, so we try to constrain this properly. Okay, so instead of say lock onto the, you know, the solid extrusion. So let's just unlock everything we have. So we're going to just do some line. Okay, so use a reference plane. So maybe just our TL first. So yeah, make the line a little bit thicker. AL line. So this one's fine. This to this point, and this need to be locked onto this, and also we need to lock this point, so in this direction. For this point, yeah, we lock here, and also we need to lock this point on the vertical reference plane. For this point, we just need to lock this and also this. So I think should be it, and then also this one, and that should be it. So now let's have a look, finish, and I'll try again. So let's go to 3D view again. So go to family types, change the height, 3, it works. 24, still doesn't work. 3, 6. Okay, so don't give up. So let's just have another look. So I think the big profile should be fine. So maybe it's a small one. So let's go to left again. Okay, so our TL, I guess. So which one? So probably this and this, because we locked these two edge onto the, you know, surface of that extrusion, so which is not ideal. And also this is a little bit too short. This line is a little bit too short. It's only 9 millimeter. In Revit, the minimum we can have is 0.8. Maybe we should make this one a little bit deeper, but how can we? Yeah, this one's a little bit tricky actually, because we can't. Yeah, there's no reference plan. We don't have any reference plans on. So I guess how do we do it? Maybe we just increase the depth. So let's see how it works. Change this one off. First unlock it, and then I'll just select the left line and go to the dimension. Where is it? Oh, here. Make it 2. Okay, so finish. Let's have a look again. So go to 3D view. So I change to 3, 6. Still doesn't work. This is a little bit tricky. I'll edit top again. Go to left. So this time I'm going to VV and turn on the sketch dimension. And it looks like okay. So maybe I'll just click on edit base. Everything's fine. Yeah, must be the. Oh, hang on. Yeah, so this is 1 millimeter. Yeah, sorry about that. I'm not sure what's going on here. How about this? I'll just make this one a little bit. Remove constraint. Bigger. and then I'll just lock in the lock. I'll try again. Finish. Go 3, 6. Okay. Just give me a second. I need to. I'll just quickly open that one. It's a bit tricky. So let's open this one to see what I did to this one. So I need to go to the family again. So this is a generic model inside a pattern. Curtain wall panel. So let's go edit top. So go to left. Yeah, I think it's the same. So 1 1 on top VV. There's no other dimensions. Yeah, it looks like it's being locked onto the edge. Okay, so good. Click on the edit base. Yeah, nothing special. Okay, so that's fine. Let's go back again, try again. Okay, so I'll just close this one, close this, and select this, edit top. Okay, so it's not this. So this can go back to 1, no issue. So this one, top 3, 2, and then lock them. So I'll try to align this. Oh yeah, I think it's probably this, because when we change the height of this panel, this reference plane will move. So move up or down depending, and then just it breaks this fine. So like if we move up and then this line becomes shorter, because it's already 1 millimeter. So any like it's if it's less than 0.8, it will break this. So I guess this is the issue. So now let's try again. Hopefully, yes, that's it. See, so let me explain what happened here. So because we have this profile, right, and when we change the height, and which means this reference plane will move up or down, and then it change the length of this line and this line. So one of the line become too short, become like negative or something. So it just break this. So that's why. Okay, so great. Let's have a look in 3D view. So this is it. So if I change this, yeah, so it will always align with, so it will always sit in the middle of this opening, right? Great. So now we have this. Let's Control C. So select this void and Control C, and we can paste in the same place. And then we can just use edit world plan, pick a plan. So we're going to pick this surface, right? So it's not done, because when we copy and paste, it will lose all the the constraints. So it will no longer a parametric. So if we change the height, so see, it won't. Yeah, it won't match the the height of this handrail. So what we're going to do is a Control Z, select this void, edit top. Okay, so let's go to left again. So you can see there's no longer dimensions. We just need to add some. So DI. So that's 1, right? So that's 1. Another one here, and another one from here to this reference plane. And we also need to align this reference plane and with this point. Okay, so now let's, and also dimension, don't forget to lock the dimension so it will stay very small. Yeah, okay, so this is only for the one of our hand. What's going on here? Looks like we still need, see this dimension, this 0 and this 0, so we still need to lock this line, this sketch line onto the edge of the extrusion. So let's do it, and on this side, and that's all. So now there's no blue dimensions anywhere. So click on the edit base, so you can see all these. Just need to get rid of all this. Right, so AL here, lock, reference plane, lock. So reference plane, this point, lock, reference plane, this point, lock. Reference plane, this, lock, reference plane, lock, reference plane. We don't need this. AL again. So, sorry, I want. What's going on? Lock. That's another one. Yeah, that's for the. Try this one. Another one. I guess. Yeah, that's all. Okay, that's all. So let's now finish it. Go to 3D view again, and that's it. So now if we change the height. Yeah, perfect. And if you want to, you can also create parameter for this one, so you can adjust the depth of this void, right? So if we you can also create a parameter for them. So I'll probably I'll just control it. I'll probably just use 30 for now. And I think this is, yeah, this is pretty much it. So if you look at the detail, there's also some shadow lines. Oh yeah. See here, shadow lines. So yeah, so create those gaps between these panels. So I think that the easiest way is you can just do a void. So let's just do it. You can create a void sweep. I'm going to use pick path from here, continue here, and then we can just finish, do a profile. I'll just roughly maybe 30, maybe 15, and finish. Hang on, doesn't work. Circular chain of reference. Yeah, tricky. Not sure. So maybe I will try to. Maybe we can build that. Let me try first. I'll just. There's no option. Okay, so what do we do if we there's no option to quit this sweep? So you click on save, and you can just cancel it. So now we can bring back this. Okay, so and then I'll just go pick path again. So I'll try to maybe just delete one of them and see what happens. Finish, still the same. Okay, all good. So click on save again, escape. So maybe we can just because the one I did previously, I didn't use this method, so I'll probably just delete this, and only do this bit. So finish. Looks like we need to adjust the profile, so I need to go on the other side, finish. Okay, so it works on this side, so that's good. We can just Control C, paste in same place, edit sweep, pick path. We can just pick path, pick this one, just get rid of all these and then pick this side and finish. Just check the profile so it's rotated. Sorry, we just need to edit profile. Oh yeah, no idea what's going on. Delete. Just do a rectangular shape. Need to be 30 by 15. Finish. It should automatically cut a void. Okay, so and then for this direction, so we can just build that into the void or into the extrusion. So let's go edit extrusion. So I just do a 30, right? So it's 30. I'll just copy this one. 30, 15, trim. Okay, so that's that, and then do this one as well. Do this edit extrusion. I'll just directly pick this edge 1, 2, trim, TR, finish. Okay, so and then on this side, edit extrusion, pick line, pick this surface, trim, TR, and finish. So yeah, so now we have this, shadow line. And also on the other side, let's just quickly do it. Yeah, I'll do 30. Oh, what's going on? 15, 30, trim, delete, finish, select this extrusion, edit extrusion, and I'll pick this surface, trim, finish, and select this one, edit, pick line, pick this one, trim, and that's it. Finally, we finished this one. So it's a parametric panel, curtain wall panel. Oh, currently still not curtain wall panel yet, but we will load this one into a curtain wall panel family. Okay, so let's create a new family curtain wall panel. Okay, so and then load this one into here. So I'm going to just place it in the middle, and just be very careful. So this is very important. So when you load a parametric family into this curtain wall panel, so how you're going to do this, right? To lock onto these reference planes. Okay. So this is left, this is right. Now let's go to elevation. So we also need to lock the height. Okay, so currently we don't have that handle. So this is not because we the height we have, the height parameter is a type. It's correct. It's an instance parameter. So this is because when we dimension this height, we use the level instead of a reference plane. So see, this is a level, this is a reference plane. We need to use the reference plane. So let's try to first just move this out so we can adjust the witness line. So see this dot, pick this dot and move onto here. So this is the level, just tab once. So now this is a reference plane, and release your cursor, release the mouse. So now we need to, so see this become a dimension, right? So we need to change this back to the height. So now this time, if we load this one back into here, now you will see this handle. Okay, so drag this onto the reference plane again, lock. So this is it. So now this is a curtain wall panel, a parametric one. So maybe let me just, also while we're doing this, I'll just go back and also maybe just create a parameter for the material as well, so we can change it. Material. Okay, so maybe type is fine, and okay, that's all. So load this one back and overwrite. So the final step is, so we need to create a project. Okay, so and load this curtain wall panel into the project. So let's go back to the curtain wall panel, load it into the project. Okay, so let's start with a wall actually let's just go to elevation. So maybe we can just add some levels. Okay, so and then go to floor plan. So we're going to create a wall WA. We're starting from maybe this curtain wall glazing, so nothing. So if you go to edit type, duplicate, I'll just call it new. So we can change the curtain panel to the one we just did, family 4. We don't need any emollient, so none's fine, and we just need to change the grid. So for the grid, because the default level height in this project template is 3.8 meters, so I'm just going to change this one to a fixed distance with 3A00. For vertical one, I'm going to change it to a fixed distance, maybe 1200. Okay, so now let's click OK and then draw a curtain wall. Yeah, looks like we have some issue here, so let's click on delete type. Not sure what's going on here, so let's go to 3D view. Okay, we have this. Something's not right. Yeah, looks like we still have some issue. Yeah, maybe because it's too. Okay, so how about this? We'll change this one from a fixed distance to a maximum spacing. Maybe 1350. Yeah, still not sure what's. Yeah. So this is happening because, so you can see here. So this curtain wall is 4 meter high, and then we have 3.8 horizontal grids, which means we only have 200, and then it doesn't work, right? 200 too small. So what we're going to do is I'll drag this back to actually roughly align with the level. So now we have all 4 level. Okay, see? So yeah, this is actually one curtain wall. Another way of doing this is you can also create separate. So sometimes I do that. Prefer that. So you can do also ground floor to level 1, right? So and then you can always Control C and then align to select the level. So I want to have them on level 1 to 5, so it will automatically paste to each level, right? So this is another way. So instead of 1, so you can create multiple. And for so we can't, for now we can't delete the grid. We can adjust the size. We can if we wanted to. So if we wanted to delete, you need to, I think the easiest way is we can just get rid of the vertical grid. So let's change this one to now. It doesn't mean it will delete all the vertical grid. It will ask you, or do you want to delete all the vertical grid? You can choose to no. Okay means no. Okay, and so you can see they are still there. Now you can select the grid and delete them. So right, so you can see, so every time I delete a grid, it automatically create a bigger panel for us. Okay, and yeah, I think that's it. See, that's some shadow line, and it's very easy to adjust the height. So for example, the top one, I want it to be taller. We still have that fixed distance here. So yeah, maybe we can just change to none, apply, delete the grid line, so which means delete the horizontal grid line, so you can change the height. to whatever you like. So it will always be one panel, right? Okay, so I think that's probably it. And for this one, you can, it's you can also create a so this one's very simple extrusion. So you can also create a similar curtain panel family. So I'm not going to do it. I'll just open this file I just did previously. So exactly the same. So what I did here is, so you can see I create a different family. So it's just very simple. I used this one to just duplicate it, but just get rid of all those bits. So, and we can just swap between these two families very easily. You can also use MA to match. So for example, I'll just click on MA, click on this, and then click on this. So it automatically, change the panel, right? So you can do a smaller one as well. And then you can just delete the grid line and it becomes a big one. So I think this is it. And I guess I'll probably just upload this one, because in this file there we have two, or actually, yeah, we can do this. I'll just edit this one and load this one into the new one. So good, because which one's new? Sorry, not this one. Not this one. I think project 2. Okay, I'll load this one into project 2, so we can just use it. Okay, so great. Select this, and I'll change this one to this. Yeah, so that's it. Let me just MA. Oh, doesn't work. Oh yeah, because why doesn't work? Oh yeah, still pinged, because we have curtain panel set to family 4, which means we can only do that after we unping it. After we unping it, we can MA, no problem. But before that, we can't. So, or we can just go here and change this one to none. It means it will unlock all the panel, but when you create a new one, it'll be different again, right? So it's better to just have this one set to the family 4, and then when we need, we can just I want to delete this, I want to change it, just unping it and change the family. So this is it. If you have any questions, please let me know, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.